Hi, it's Maria from Still Dreaming Homestead. It's Sunday afternoon. I just had a big mistake on the video that I've been making for you. I showed how to do my celery powder. I may find a way to trim that so I can show you later. But I'm also canning a mixture of celery and onions. So I've cut up a whole big container of onions. I just rinsed those off. And I'm going to go add these to the celery that I've chopped and cleaned. Oops, sorry. Now let's see how much that makes. There we go. So here I have my celery. I got to drop this down so you can see. I'm going to add these onions into my celery. And just kind of hand mix those in. It's a really pretty mixture. This mixture I will be pressure canning, and this little piece of onion doesn't look that good. And they will be very good for things like soup mixes, stuffing. I will also use it with some country fried potatoes. It's really a versatile mix. And I have already washed a lot of jars early this morning so that those jars would be warm. So let's head back into the kitchen, put this in jars. Hey, look at this cool bottle my son was given. All it says on it is 64 ounces, comes with the lid. It just doesn't have any other things on it. He marked it. If you have any idea what this would have been used for or could have been used for, let us know. Okay, I'm going to get my lids into some nice hot water to begin soaking. They say you don't need to do that anymore, but I feel way more comfortable doing that. It really just softens the rubber on it. I put one facing up, one facing down. That way they'll get good contact with the water, the hot water. There you go. That's it. I used to actually boil them for a little while, but I know that's really not necessary. Next, I'm going to put this water, it's probably about 4 1/4 cups, into the microwave to heat so I can pour that over the celery in the jars. So let's just do that. Put it on for 2.3 minutes. I don't know that really matters. I just want it hot. Get my stainless steel funnel. See, I've got you here a little crooked. Let's try to undo that a little bit. Should probably do this a different way. That did not work. Okay, so here we are again. I'm going to drop this side. I guess that's the easiest way. Okay, I'm going to just begin loading these up. press them down a little bit so they're nice and packed. They're pretty hard, so they're not that easy to pack, but that's okay. I got these ones a little higher than I want. They'll look like this. So I'm going to keep going. Don't want them too full. Okay, the next step, we'll just be putting some water in this. I do it below the rim here. Need to get some more water. Okay, I've got the water in all of them. Just kind of press this down a little bit. Looks like this one has a little bit too much water. And these are packed pretty full, but that's okay because this is a raw pack. There will be a lot of shrinkage, which that's okay too, because that would just give a delicious little broth for the soup. Now, I like to wipe down jars with my hands. And you can't do that if you're doing meats or something that is oily. But I have a second reason for doing this. And I did earlier find a jar that had a little chip in it. And that would have, of course, just ruined what I'd been doing. But if there was oil, I couldn't do this because I'd need to wipe it with vinegar, and I'm not soaking my hands in vinegar. I always do this a couple times. And then I'm going to begin just putting on the lids. The nice thing about the pressure canner that is different than the water bath is you can stack your jars too high. You put I'll show you. You put one of these nice spacers so that the jars aren't sitting on top of jars, but it works beautiful. You get a lot can that way. If my grandkids were here, we would be dancing. So putting these on. They always talk about finger tight. And so I've always put them on fairly snug. And this year I decided I would barely do finger tight. So finger tight was not tight enough for me. I just begin putting these in my canner. And I will continue. Okay, I've got 9 plus 5, 14 pints in here. Put this on. This is right. And then you just go up each side and kind of evenly begin tightening. I really love this canner. I also have a Presto one. That one requires a ring. I turn this on high. And this is ready. So I'm going to lift up the P-valve, and this will cook for, after I've let it release steam for 5 to 10 minutes. Then, and during that time I'm going to go check the eggs. Then I will go ahead and begin starting the processing time. It takes 45 minutes. So that's great. I'm going to get 2 batches of these done today. I'm excited. So I just want to pray blessing on you and yours, in your house, out of your house, in the day and in the night. And whatever you do, you keep dreaming.